It's no secret that Minecraft and Terraria both get compared to one another all the time, and it makes sense why. These games undoubtedly, at least on the surface, look somewhat similar. But are these games really that close to one another, or is this just completely exaggerated? Let's talk about it. Before getting into anything else, I think it's very important to say off-rip, Minecraft and Terraria on the surface do have some similarities. Both of these games have a large emphasis on sandbox building, and what makes them even more similar is the fact that they're both very block-based. While Terraria definitely has more shapes than Minecraft, both of these games kind of have that Lego-like building experience with blocks. I would say that Minecraft and Terraria also have somewhat similar art direction, even if it's not identical. They're both relatively pixelated, mixing in new modern graphics with old retro ones, and even the soundtracks for both games have a lot of similarities as well. Artistically, I feel like both of these games go for a balance between new modern gaming and then that old school stuff that a lot of people love, which is probably the reason these games have both sold so well. Terraria and Minecraft both have a huge audience overlap, and that doesn't happen for no reason. With that being said, I think that there are some pretty huge distinctions between Minecraft and Terraria, and there are a lot of reasons why I would never really compare the games one-to-one. The big thing is that the priorities of both of these games are very different. While they do both have combat, building, and exploration, I would say that Terraria is much more focused on progression and combat, while Minecraft is almost entirely focused on building. Basically everybody you know has played Minecraft by this point, but I know very few people who have actually played Minecraft start to finish to beat the Ender Dragon, because that's simply not why people play the game. In Terraria, on the other hand, everybody I know who's played the game has beaten it, but nobody has really focused on making an amazing build or a great looking world. This is because the priorities of both of these games are completely different. Minecraft is fully focused on creativity and building, which is probably the reason it appeals to more people in the first place. Even though it's simpler, it's a lot easier to understand, and making complex and amazing builds in Minecraft is more possible than Terraria simply because it's 3D. But Terraria has significantly more enemies, more boss fights, more weapons, and more options. Terraria's combat system is significantly more fleshed out, and there are way more boss fights. Minecraft has about 3 or 4 real boss fights, and that's including mini-bosses, while Terraria has dozens of boss fights if you include mini-bosses. These boss fights are also significantly more complicated, they have more attacks, they have more interesting drops, there are a bunch of weapons to fight them with. I don't think anybody would deny that Minecraft isn't really about the boss fights, but I think most people can acknowledge that Terraria kind of is. Don't get me wrong, Terraria has more to do than just fight the bosses, and I don't like how everybody just prioritizes that aspect of the game. But to be fair, the developers of Terraria have clearly focused more on boss fights as the years have gone on because the players want to care about that more. I think that if you were to ask most Terraria players to prioritize building or boss fights and progression, most of them would say the boss fights and progression. If you asked Minecraft players, on the other hand, do you care more about boss fights or building, pretty much all of them are gonna say building. And yes, there are still a bunch of Minecraft players who prioritize combat and really enjoy that aspect of the game, which is very evidenced by the fact that there are tons of PvP servers and stuff like that. But the vast majority of people who enjoy Minecraft just want to relax, build a nice little house, and maybe go exploring a little bit. So in conclusion, I would say that both Minecraft and Terraria are somewhat similar on the surface, but they are also very different in a lot of ways. Minecraft is more about building and exploration, whereas Terraria is more about progression and combat. It's more of a real RPG experience. But what do you think? Do you think Terraria and Minecraft are super similar or identical, or do you agree that they have a lot of differences? Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comments because I would love to see what you think. Also make sure to subscribe because I'm close to hitting 3,000 and we're probably gonna hit it by the end of the month, and I could use your help. Alright, bye bye.